we're gonna keep it going. Actually come back over here, show a bit of this. Flaking paint. Thumbnail. Go stand back a bit.
Stand back.
Yep. Okay, we're just gonna fix this up right here. Gonna try and put some screws in wherever I can, just to stitch it up before I tape it. I like to get one of each side of the crack, just to rejoin them. That's good. Now, I don't think there's timber here. Well, there is. So yeah, once you've done that, you want to make sure all your screws are in. And nothing is going to get in the way. And that's pretty good. That's ready for mudding now. And we're gonna go through it and we're gonna keep scraping. I'll show you where we're at. I've still got a little bit to scrape. I've prepped this up. We've scraped around the outside here. And we're gonna keep it going. So far, so good on the ceiling. Nothing's pulling down as we're painting. James is just heading up that way and along here. I'm gonna quickly do a little bit more, and then I'm going to start pulling some mud out, and I'm going to do these patches, this one up here, and I'll put a couple of screws in right there, and then I'm going to follow through with the corner cement and patch up behind him. All right, so we mixed our mud, and going to do our first coat and get that drying real quick. We've got our fiber fuse. Apparently it's really good. I've only been using it for like a year, so I don't know the test of time yet. But we'll start over here on these patches right here. So, okay. Butter it all up. Now, if you're just starting out, this is probably the most friendliest tape to use because it doesn't bubble. So you can't really go wrong as long as you lay it flat. So go over all your join. All right, get your tape. You can take it off the roll if you like. Right over there. Make sure it goes over it. Start from the middle and work your way down and out. Leave that there. Next one is this vertical one, right to the end. Making sure there's mud right behind the whole lot. And then what you're doing, you're just pretty much squeezing the mud out. So right across the middle of that crack. And try not to overlap the tape like I just did. And be careful when you're at the end, not to disturb the other one. So that's pretty flat, that's good. We'll just come down here a little bit. Throw a smidgen in. I could have used this bit. Throw that in there. Like that. Okay, now we just take the mud off and skim over it. Nice and flat. Now it's important to remember that this is all 3 coats. You got to do 3 coats. So you're just going to pass it sideways like this. Kind of hard to reach. Bit awkward. Okay. A bit more here. All right, that's pretty good for the first coat. It's flat. Take your excess, clean that back, and that's pretty much good for here for now. I'll fix those 2 little picture hooks, and we'll just do this one up here. Probably best to come around this side. Same thing again, over the nasty area. Missing a bit of mud there, so I'll just put some on, squeeze it out. We'll come back that way a little bit as well. And then we just need a little bit of that to come up here. If you don't know where it is, look again. That'll do. Okay, so now we just skim over that. Bit tricky with the light in the way, but we should manage. Now normally if you watch my videos before, you'll know I like to put salt in it so it goes off quicker, but unfortunately I don't have any salt today. which is going to slow us down a tad. All right, that's pretty good for the first coat. It's flat, it's bedded in, and you have to be careful because you got the light sort of right there, so this needs to be pretty good. So the second coat will be a bit bigger, third coat is going to be right around here, and then sanding is just as important as well. So while you're with me, follow me around and we'll make this little bit good. So we want to squeeze this in here, push it in. Better than just running some caulking over the top, because this will actually set it, and we leave a little bit on. Get rid of the cobwebs. Now some people don't like to do this, but I find the finger works just as well as any other tool for these corners. And this is just the first one. So we're just gonna leave it something like that. And we'll be back for round 2 on that one. So we'll keep moving through. There's one more nasty one, which we'll get. This one right here. So we're gonna just tape to here. So that's all gonna be taped, so let's do that. All right, so it looks like it needs a bit of taping all around here. So first I'll get a little bit and tape that. Now you want to pull this real tight because you don't want too much build up along this cornice line because you'll lose it. And it'll look thicker than everywhere else. And if you forgot where you're going to go, just go like that. Right along, pull it tight, and it'll hold there for a minute. And then come back through and give it a pretty good push. Then what you want to do, just float over the whole lot. Both sides. Give it a good bed. I'll skim this a bit more. I might throw a bit more on here. And a bit more here. Okay, that's pretty good for the first one. Just gonna load this up as well. First, just load it right up and then take away. couple of coats to go on that. That will do that one. Not too bad. And while I'm here, I just get these outsides. Just a little smidgen like that. Pretty good. And what I'll do is I'll just come over and I'll just go that way for a little bit. We want to just a little bit. And that's pretty much it. These smaller ones, we can just get a sanding block and give that a sand when that's done. You want to leave it pretty smooth so we don't have to do too much sanding. Pretty much just have to sand the edge and it's good. So just follow me around the corner here and we're just going to continue it right around the perimeter and anywhere else. We've got the main one so far, and once it's dry we can give it a sand. Probably have to do a couple of coats. This will probably be good for one coat, but those patches, yeah, 2 more coats over the top and that'll be it. Thanks.